Drop the beat, Edmund.
What do you mean drop the beat?
Drop the beat. Drop it.
I don't know. I'm not dropping
Oh my
the
god.
beats.
I'll do it myself. Boots and cats and boots and cats.
What the f*** are you
Boots and
doing?
cats and boots and cats. I'm doing a beat. Boots and cats and boots and cats. And... It's the Emmizzie.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, just like that. It's the
check.
Emmizzie. That's you.
No.
Check your
You're not
booty.
doing it right.
Yeah. check your booty.
It's the Emmizzie.
No,
Emma's
you
got
freaky
thighs.
ass.
We got
Dude.
4 eyes.
No.
What else
Drop
rhymes with
this.
eyes?
If I drop this, the show's over.
No,
Flies. She stank. You got flies.
And we're done. Okay, that's it. If we're out of here.
Do we just chug it? Like, I don't know.
I think we're going to have to. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Emmizzie podcast. My name is Edmund. This is Nicholas. We're 2 mans with hands, and we're here to talk crap.
No, today we're suffering.
We're here to drink crap.
We're
This is
suffering. How do people drink espresso martinis? What?
First of all, how are you doing?
No, I can't even get into that yet.
Mm-hmm.
How do you drink espresso martinis? This is my second attempt. To be fair, my first attempt was not an actual attempt. I quite literally just mixed espresso and vodka and thought it was going to do something.
Which, that's crazy, but go ahead. Do your
We
thing.
got espresso martinis. A real espresso martini. That is like the most like the drink that everybody loves. Everybody drinks espresso martinis. This is
Who is everybody?
so
The Kardashians, famous people. Don't name nobody famous. Name no celebrity.
I don't
no
know. I don't
influencer.
know one celebrity who does.
Who drinks this.
Every person I see on social media that I know in real life, they always post their espresso martinis. Like all my friends from back home, everybody posts espresso martinis. I think it's a white thing though.
Just like champagne.
It's
People who like espresso martinis like champagne.
It
champagne.
is so crazy,
I want to pour this shit down the sink.
but I need it at this point right now. I need it, but it is so horrible. I'm like, do I chug it? But then like I'll be blacked out. And you already know I say too much stuff when I'm buzzed. I can't be blacked out.
I'd rather that than to have to. I'm not gonna finish this if I have to sip it.
Do you want to try to chug it? Do you want to try? Let's try. Is that your whole thing? Did you pour the whole thing?
Yeah.
All right, you want to try? Ready? Wait, no. Ready? Oh my god, this is horrible. You didn't look me in the eyes. Yeah, you want bad sex. Oh my god, I mean, this is going to be so bad. Oh,
That shit gonna make me throw up.
ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die.
You can't taste it if your nose is plugged.
Wait, I feel like it's fine. I just taste cinnamon bun now.
Yeah.
Like I'm good now. That was fucked up though. Okay.
I need something to wipe my face. You got a Kleenex over there or something that you didn't use?
No. Anyway, while Edmund's busy, hey everyone. My name's Nick. I'm really not sure what to do because there are 2 more cans and I'm not sure if I'm going to suffer
Them
through
bitches
it.
going to the garbage. That's what they're going.
I'm not sure if I'm going to suffer through it next week. At some point in the next 45 minutes, I'm going to be just mumbling nothing.
Yeah.
Jibber jabber because the Cutwaters already get you
Jibber-jabber.
so messed up. But then to chug it is crazy.
Marie said send them to me. You can have them.
Oh my goodness.
Them bitches is disgusting. And I knew that they was gonna be.
I know.
And I warned you. I said it like 6 times.
But I needed to learn for myself. As to be this Caucasian girl, as a Taurus, I need to learn for myself.
But you didn't like them before because you had them before and you didn't like them before.
I know.
But your justification was, what if I like this one?
But I needed
But
just.
you never liked it?
I needed just one more, like, no, no.
So I'm going to go back to the stove analogy I used like 2 episodes ago. If you touch that stove while the fire on and you burned your hand off.
Right.
Right?
Right.
When you go to my mama's house and see her stove, completely different stove, but still a stove, and the fire is on, you think it's going to be cold when you touch that one?
But the difference is your palate can grow and change. So like things you don't like as a kid or a teen or a young adult, you might like now in your 30hood.
You were 30 when you tried that.
But I'm more mature. I'm going to be 34 now.
You 4 more 30s. Okay.
I'm going to be 34.
You're 4th 30.
And I think my palate's evolving. It hasn't evolved to that. How do people have martinis? How do people literally drink glasses of just vodka?
Yeah, I don't understand it. Vodka is disgusting.
You can't be.
That shit is rubbing alcohol.
You're an alcoholic. If you drink a martini, you're an alcoholic.
You are an alcoholic.
There's no way. And I don't care. You can tell me all day it's the experience. You're experiencing alcoholism, babes. Alcohol.
This is gonna be a drunk
episode.
episode.
Oh, I know. It's like I already feel it.
It's coming. I feel it creeping
busy.
up on me.
I'm blurry.
Yeah, I don't like that. Oh,
well, how are you?
Drunk. No, I'm just playing.
Edmund's feeling ways, everybody.
I am great. You wanna know why I'm great?
Oh my god, guys!
I'm f***ing incredible.
What time is it? Can you be swearing?
No, but who edits the podcast?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not going to work tomorrow.
Bro.
Or Friday.
Yesterday.
Or the week after that.
No. This bitch comes home yesterday. His shoes are still on. Work uniform's still on. Still at the front door. He actually hasn't even shut the front door.
My hand was still on.
Hasn't shut the front door yet. The front door was still open. And I go, hey. And he goes, yep. I think it was my last day. And I was like, but it's only Tuesday. You still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And he goes, I think tomorrow's my last day.
Yeah, I think this is it. I think this might be it for me.
And I'm drunk.
That fast? You just drank it?
But I've been drinking it for 15 minutes.
Oh.
It's coming.
Good luck.
It's coming.
Good luck.
Anyway. And so I go, take your PTO, and he goes, no, I should have did that last week. I should have scheduled
Yeah, I can't
it.
take PTO in the last like 2 days. I was like, that's
PTO.
fucking crazy. To be like, let me use my PTO real fast for one of my last 2 days. I'm about to leave. No, that's crazy. That's how cold.
So that's crazier than the last 5 minutes of your shift telling your boss, hey, boss,
what I'm saying,
I won't be returning. Actually, I'll let you know. Not even I won't be returning.
Okay,
he said, I'll let you know. Let me know there's 2 more days.
Okay, no, because Hot Topic's yum, because let's get into it at the end. My first topic is, how are you?
Oh.
You already said it? Or
I shouldn't say it.
Go ahead. You go first.
I'm going to be so fucked up. Okay. How am I?
Good luck, y'all.
Okay, here's the thing.
It's going to be an interesting episode.
Here's the thing. I'm really good because I'm gaining weight back. I'm it's all happening. My underwear no longer fits. I'm having difficulty. My nuts are, sorry everyone. My nuts are so, and I thought about this topic before I had that. So this is right. Sober thoughts. My nuts are so compact right now. I'm like turning, it's like, when you compact charcoal, it turns into diamonds. That's what's happening with my nuts right now.
Y'all that ass in the back?
They're kinda.
Yeah.
It's like they don't fit. Like they literally do not fit and I'm suffocating and it hurts. But if I don't, one of my nuts might pop out on the podcast.
Well, you can just free ball it, but then when we go to the gym, we have a problem. I mean, maybe not. You got like 5.
No, I have 2 good pairs.
Okay.
Because remember that guy, he bought me underwear?
Yeah.
Those ones fit. They're perfect. They're stunning. Every other pair I have is a problem. So it's like, so it's like, yay.
We got to go to Family Dollar or something, get you some tidy whities.
Honestly, yay thickums. No underwear is not cheap.
Yeah, that's the worst part about like gaining weight is that like
My pants don't fit anymore.
yeah, them blue ones is done. You couldn't fit them blue
the
ones.
blue ones,
a long
my
time ago,
Lulu
though.
pants that are so expensive. The only pants that fit me right now that I own out of fucking like 10 pairs are those sweatpants from Forever 21. That's it. Just sweatpants. That's all I have left in this world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really having difficulty. I'm really struggling.
Yeah, we shouldn't have drunk those.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is a lot.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
Feeling
Anyway, is that how you feel?
that, and then there was another one. Oh, I feel I'm happy that today was your last day because I just need more company.
Here we go.
So for the next like week and a half, you get to keep me company. And I am happy about that.
So when I move, you move just like that.
I probably will. No, I don't mind you being in another room.
As long as I'm here, yeah.
My mom always said that for me. Sorry, guys, this is going to be fucked up. My mom always said that about me as a kid was I never wanted to even be in the same room as them. I just needed to know that they were around. I never wanted to snuggle as a baby. Like, I didn't want attention as a baby or anything. Like, I just need to know you're there and around my space. I just like company. I don't necessarily need to be interacting.
You want to be in the vicinity of people.
Yeah,
Somebody
well, not
else.
people.
Yeah, sorry.
Not
Yeah,
people.
Sorry.
My parents and you.
Someone else.
My parents and you. So yeah, no, I'm happy for a week and a half. I'm gonna be getting more attention. That's it. How are you? Oh no, that's hot topics. Yum.
Yeah. My first topic is I'm not going to fucking work tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. Amen. So I came home yesterday after a hard day. After a long day, I got back to work at like 5 o'clock. I get off at 4.
Right. Yeah, he got back. No, you got back later than 5.
I'm talking about to my job.
Oh, okay.
Like I got back
was
to
like,
the
you got
warehouse
home
at
at
5.
like 5:30.
I got home at like 5:30. Getting back to the warehouse after 4 o'clock is crazy on a regular day, but during my last week in this motherfucker, outrageous. I got back at like 4:15 today too.
Mind you, he starts at 7:30. Yesterday, I wake him up, or was it Monday?
It was every day this week.
Okay, yeah, Monday.
No. Every day this week.
Oh yeah, I woke him up every day. Monday, I wake him up at 6:45. I'm like, hey, you gotta get up. He gets up. Tuesday, I'm like, hey, you got a half hour. Today, I'm like, Edmund, you clocked in 6 minutes ago. But he's sleeping in bed.
It's 7:30.
It's 7:36. You're supposed to be at work. Yeah. He's huffing and puffing.
I'm dragging ass around the house, putting my shit on.
Yeah.
But that's because last night I was just like, yo, tomorrow is it. I'm not going no more. I'm done. I don't want to go there no more. I don't want to pick up no more boxes. I want to drive the truck no more.
I'm surprised you gave him the courtesy of going today.
Nobody.
I thought you really were going to just call in and be like, I'm not coming. Like, I'm actually done.
No, because I at least wanted to go in there and just tell him.
That's
and then
so
I was
nice.
just like,
so nice for how they treat you.
In my head, I was just like, today can't be that crazy because, like, honestly, this week I haven't been doing, besides today and Monday, I haven't really been doing crazy shit, or maybe I just haven't been giving a fuck and haven't been doing a lot of effort. But like, I've been having pretty easy days this week.
Besides, you said besides Monday and Wednesday, so Tuesday was easy.
Tuesday was easy. Monday I had to grab a whole bunch of fucking boxes from the basement, and today they tried to make me grab a whole bunch of fucking boxes from the basement. But anyway, I don't know. I'm really
tore up.
I'm fucking.
Guys, we're supposed to have a tornado, by the way. Hopefully. A weak ass, bitch ass, little stupid ass tornado.
Right. What was I talking about?
That you're not going. You need to talk about what they said to you, what he said to you.
Yeah, so when I was leaving out today, I was like, yeah, first, okay, this is
what solidified this decision?
This is what happened. I came back, again, late, like 4:15, when I'm supposed to be leaving at 4 o'clock on a dot, which 15 minutes fucking matters to me because 2 minutes matters to them.
Right, because when you show up a minute late, he's got a whole fucking deal.
Shit show.
But you can keep
me.
So
I can be over 15 minutes. This 15 minutes is a fucking issue for me. So
the only 15 minutes I'm staying is if I'm shitting.
That part. So when I got back, I was talking to my manager and I was like, yo, what does like Thursday and Friday look like? Because like I'm kind of just like I kind of want to call it today. Like I'm not really. I don't want to stay for the rest of the week.
Asked that.
And so he was talking about some of the stuff that's coming up. He was like, but you know, I mean, it's up to you, but like if you call it today, that's essentially the same thing as like just walking off the job. I mean, you kind of just like quitting when you do that because you said the 21st, so they kind of expect you to stay. So I was like, I didn't say nothing out loud, but in my head, I was like, this is so fucking like hilarious to me, y'all. Like you telling me 2 days is the difference between like me being able to like get rehired if I ever want to come back here, which I fucking don't want to come back. I never went back to, I only went back to one job my entire fucking life. And even then, the door company. But even then, I fucking left that bitch a second time too. Yeah. I did, yeah.
I don't remember the like.
When I was left from the mortgage company, I left there and went back to my old job.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But that was the only fucking job I ever went back to in my entire fucking life. And so, but even then, I don't work there now, so what the fuck does that tell you? So I'm like, bro, I'm not fucking trying to come back to this motherfucker no motherfucking way. I don't fucking give a fuck. I lost my fucking train of thought again.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. He was like, well, what I have to say is they, for an entire week, were talking to you about what can we do? How can we keep you? Upper management, this management, that management, the fucking CEO. Everybody is like, we can't lose you. Like, they were begging. When I say, do you want to turn the air on?
No, the dog farted.
Oh, okay. I was like, because I'm kind of hot.
It ain't hit you. You can turn the fan on if you want.
No, it hit me. But a lot of stuff.
You can turn the air on if you want to.
A lot of things are hitting me right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, for like 2 weeks, I just tasted it.
I know. Last week they was fucking. This is a shit show. This is a fucking shit show.
The drunk episode.
This is a fucking shit show.
You know when you get up when you're drunk?
That's what you just felt? That's fucking crazy. I'm not like drunk, but I definitely feel the motherfucker. But no. They fucking was like, all last week, it was about like, we got to figure out a way to keep him. And like, well, what can we do? Can we pay him more? Like every fucking 5 minutes, he talking about goddamn, me leaving is going to fuck up this other girl, one of the temps. So we got like 2 temps right now. And I guess one of the other girls is supposed to come on board after the new guy that we hired got acclimated. He learned all like his training and all that shit like that. But I guess me leaving fucks up her ability to come into the company because she don't want to like drive and do none of the route stuff. She want to just work in the warehouse and shit.
First of all, I don't give a fuck what she wants, but anyway.
But my position, well, I mean, I guess he did. So whatever. Cool. I don't know. It don't matter. None of this fucking matters. But the job is to like drive around and do the routes and work inside the fucking warehouse and shit like that. But she don't want to drive around. So it was supposed to be 3 drivers, me, the new guy, and the nigga that been there forever. And then she was supposed to come in and work at the warehouse. So I guess me leaving fucked that up for her. Mm-hmm. But come to find out, I'm talking to her, nigga. She told me that she she wasn't in no fucking rush to get hired in. Like she didn't know if she wanted to come and do the job any fucking way because she tired of being there herself. Like
and now
she been there for a fucking year or something like that. And I guess her finding out that I'm leaving, she was like, "Oh, nah, I really ain't got no reason to stay because like you was the only fun around this bitch." Like,
like I'm out. Yeah, but that's on them. Like so many jobs, they don't understand or like managers that like when you favoritize. How do you say?
When you have favoritism.
When you have like favoritism with certain people, like people feel that. So like there's a guy, we've talked about it before, who like literally calls out every 5 seconds, leaves in the middle of shifts, tells nobody, never a fucking problem.
Yeah.
But you leave 1 sec, or you're late 1 second, 1 minute.
Fuck
it's such
that.
a problem.
When I go on vacation, when I take my PTO. Yeah. When you're in the bathroom dying and I'm here trying to make sure you don't fucking die, it's a whole fucking problem. Yeah. It's a whole issue. When
and
I
then
take
in those
my
meetings,
when I take my
like,
scheduled
well,
fucking,
Emmett wasn't here.
That's what I was about to say. When I take my fucking scheduled PTO, it's a fucking problem. I gotta hear from other people that he was talking about how he left, so like we need people for this, we need blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, so what the fuck, like.
Yeah.
All of that. And then I tell you I want to leave 2 days earlier than I said I was going to leave. And now all of a sudden I'm not going to be. When I get off of this fucking show, I'm texting him telling him I'm not coming back.
What pissed me off was
I'm not even going to call. I'm going to text him.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not calling him. I'm not
No.
speaking to you.
What?
I'm going to give you these keys and these fucking key cards,
And
and
then
I'm
I'm
leaving and I'm going to the gym
and I'm
in the
gonna
morning.
beat my other key card at the gym. No,
The fuck are you
what
talking
pissed me
about?
off was the first day back when after you told him like, oh, I'm tapping out, whatever, I got a new job. Is the fact that he was like, we can't lose you, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you never made me feel like that while I was here. You never made me feel like I was an asset. You
You
never
had
made
3 years to do
3 years?
that.
Like, that's a long time. You never made me feel like I was important. I always felt like a burden. So
What
now you can't lose me?
I've been there 3 years. I never got a fucking raise.
Yeah, like, no.
But I'm the best person here.
You
but
can't lose me?
But I'm I don't
already
know.
lost
I don't
me.
know. I don't know how many fucking times this nigga has sat here and told. He sat here and told me in front of the regional manager that handles Detroit, Chicago, and the whole north side of Ohio. He told me in front of this fucking white man that I'm basically the player too. I'm not the player too, but I'm the right hand man around this motherfucker. I never got a fucking raise.
Yeah, no. Well, you've trained every new person who's come
I've trained every nigga that came through this bitch. I never got a raise.
Every temp and every new person you've
I
trained.
came up with the way to fix the fucking shelves. I never got a fucking raise.
Yeah, no.
You give me a fucking gift card every 6 fucking months, and I'm supposed to be like, oh, thank you. Thank you, master. I feel so appreciated around this motherfucker.
And everybody gets
But I come
so
in 2
like,
minutes late and it's fuck me.
employees don't want to work. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. They're quitting. They're doing this.
Man,
like,
fuck it. I bust my ass in that bitch, bro, for 3 fucking years, and I ain't got no motherfucking thanks for it. Suck my fucking cock, nigga.
But guess what? Now you're about to go work with friends, with a manager who is actually aloof, but wants the best for you. Aloof because she is a white lady in the clouds, but you know what? She wants the best for you and the company, and you know what she cares about? Making fucking money, and
Well, I don't
you
care
making
about
money.
none of that shit. I care about the bonus money. It's coming
No,
in.
I know, but at the end of the day, like the actual environment is going to be better. Like I think that's a huge thing. Is like you
is,
you
but I
obviously
don't-
complained about the money for sure, but you mostly complained to me about the environment.
But the environment would have been dealt with if I had more money. Like going, I know I'm going to like a better place because I'm with my friend and like the nice lady.
No, but all of
and
it, I
that
mean,
shit like that,
encompassing.
like, for sure.
It's
But
not just more money
like,
in a shitty environment. It's more money in a better environment. Like
Yeah.
the whole situation is going to be better. It's also closer here.
Yeah.
Like the whole situation is just going to be better for you. So fuck your old job and work to the new job.
Yeah. So.
Hell yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Right. Which one do I want to do?
It's kind of hot in here now.
Right. You got talking about something passionate.
'Cause I just hate how jobs do motherfuckers. And I hate this idea that like motherfuckers just be so beholden to these fucking jobs. And it's like these niggas are fucking awful, bro. Like they'll just use the shit out of you. Oh, I'm so tired of getting used.
Yeah.
It's just been every job I had. It's just like, do this, work your fucking ass off. You're not gonna get no more money for it. You're not gonna get no praise for it. You're gonna get a fucking high five every blue moon. And so let some fucking cracker come from up, goddamn an executive cracker come down and tell you good job, nigga. Suck my fucking dick, bro. I'll punch the shit out you niggas.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Right.
I shouldn't have drank that.
No, who fucking cares? You didn't say anything like wrong.
Go ahead.
So we're gonna talk about something funny.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's not what's in front of my. No, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Okay. So, sorry, I'm gone. Okay,
Take your time. We here for you.
guess what?
Chicken butt. Guess why?
Ooh, do you want to talk about chickens? I got that on here.
No.
Oh,
Focus.
okay. Because that involves me ripping on white people.
Oh my god.
We know we always have one of those. All right, listen to this, bro. So in Mexico, Mexico, for some of you, stop. There was a church, a Christian church, and they were selling plots of land in heaven for $100 per square meter. Okay, the pastor said he spoke to God, and God granted him permission to do it. They've made millions of dollars. Millions in these stupid ass people who bought land from a church in heaven.
I believe it. Niggas spent millions on NFTs.
Right. They literally spent money on GIFs. Like, please.
On literal
GIFs.
GIFs.
GIFs. Is it GIF?
I don't. Anybody say GIF? Where's the J?
Right. Right.
It's GIF for sure. Niggas was spending thousands, hundreds of thousands, tens, millions of thousands of dollars on motherfucking animated.
Here's the thing.
Squares.
All this to say, no demographic is more gullible than a Christian.
Religious people in general are just fucking like.
They're like die hard to whatever they're told, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like that's so fucking awesome. Of course, they're gonna be penalized now and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Yo, in heaven, someone told you in the afterlife you can pay money now.
Bro, you ain't never read in no book in the Bible that you can like physically buy, that you can buy a spot in heaven.
Who even said no? Land, acres of land,
That's
like square feet of land.
You can't buy.
Who even said there was land?
Is there property tax on land in heaven?
Right. But don't worry. Okay, listen to this.
If I build a house on this, is it an HOA all of a sudden if we get like 6 houses together?
I mean, people were like, well, I can't afford, I don't have cat, whatever. Like, I can't just pay it. And they were like, we take credit card. The church took credit card. They didn't even have to pass that fucking little bitch ass basket around. They passed the ATM machine. They passed the little debit machine around.
No. Stop it. Stop. Niggas was buying. Okay, hold on, because I gotta.
What do you even tell the bank?
Stop.
Can you write that off on your taxes?
Stop. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So people were buying plots of land in heaven.
$100 per square meter. Right. Anyway,
on a credit card, you niggas is putting.
You're in debt.
You are in debt to buy
land in heaven.
Heaven land.
If you told that to a bank, they would put you in the Wendy Williams facility and be like, "You are not
You're on a conservative ship for sure." Because what the fuck is wrong with you?
That is crazy. Honestly, hands down to the people who thought of this.
No, they probably did that shit on the credit card. They was like, well, Jesus will make sure that my credit gets cleared.
Whoever thought of that, one was laughing their fucking ass off.
Oh, you was a sick nigga for sure.
Right. You're
the sickest nigga on earth.
That's who you need. But
I don't know,
listen,
man.
That's fucking awesome. Isn't that funny as fuck? Who thinks of that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that so much.
Fucking just as funny as Taylor Swift crying.
Oh God.
About
who fucking cares?
Not being nominated for a Grammy. A video has been circulating around I saw it on Twitter, where Taylor Swift got a phone call that she wasn't nominated to get a Grammy.
Okay.
And she was sobbing about it. And she was like, well, I just have to do better. I just have to make a better song.
Correct. You got to do better.
I got to make better music.
True.
The song with somebody on the phone was like, this Revolution? Was Revolution the name of her album?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. She got a song or something called, I don't fucking, who cares? The bitch was crying about it though.
Yeah,
like it was a lot for her. People were saying that this is just proof that she just makes music to like try to get awards and charts and shit like that. And not.
What did I tell you about those albums?
Doing.
What did I tell you about the Billy album, the Charlie XCX album? What did I tell you? This white woman against other white women. What she does is she puts out deluxe albums. She puts out remix albums. She puts out compilation albums. Every time a major artist takes her spot in number one album, number one sales, number whatever. Billie dropped her album. Spontaneously, Taylor has to drop something right after. Charlie dropped her album and she was fucking literally number one in the world. Boom, Taylor's got to drop something. It's not about making thought-provoking music or making like whatever. It's about being. It's the white superiority complex.
It's to be on the chart. Well, other people you talking about was white too, so I don't really.
No, I know, but her entire persona is being an average white woman who is a billionaire and is not the average white woman.
Yeah, no, all this shit is just proof that your fave suck. I don't care. Your fave sucks. Like anybody who has like anything don't necessarily give a fuck about. Ariana's song "Fuck the Grammys" blackout drunk off of Hennessy and down with Leo
didn't she?
and motherfucking
Fuck the Grammys. Yeah, fuck the Grammys.
You hear me? Her shit slap harder than anything you motherfuckers was talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah. Liana says, got distracted, but I'm here. You happy, Mr. Okay.
Liana.
I'm happy now that you're here, mommy.
He's calling Liana out in the Discord for everybody who doesn't know. We have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, join the Discord. That's in the link below. And if you were here during the live episode, you'd know Liana was in the live chat. But you don't know that because you're listening on a Monday.
Oh, right.
Faggot.
Fuck. I didn't do the intro correctly. Fucking disrespectful.
Liana started the live chat.
I don't give
a fuck
Taylor
about
Swift
her.
fucking sucks, bro. Taylor Swift sucks, and she's awful, and she's lame.
Yeah. Honestly, I can get over her lame music. I feel like there's lame music everywhere. I can get over her mid look, her mid everything. I can get over it. The reason I can't get off her neck ever is the fact that when other artists do things or when other billionaires do things, they are criticized, torn apart. They are the devil. Boycott them. But when Taylor does it, it's like, oh my God, she got on her private jet for 9 minutes to go see her boyfriend. Oh my God, queen, relationship queen. But when another person does it, it's like carbon neutral. What do you mean the footprint? What? Like, so I can't. It's the glorification of this average woman.
She's a top white bitch.
I just I'll never let up.
She's king of the white bitches. That's
And
all it is.
my fucking, I have a friend, her name Sydney. The girl I always show you her messages. She is always like, fuck this stupid white bitch. I will never let up on her.
She goes out of her nigga. What
The
nigga?
messages she
If
sends
she
me?
is in the airport and you walk past her with a Taylor Swift shirt on, she taking a picture of you and putting it on her story.
Yes.
And going, look at this dumbass bitch in there. I can't believe I gotta be in the same airport as these dumbasses.
Like, Sydney is not letting up on anybody. Like, she is literally like, fuck you and fuck her and fuck this. Yo, she does not care.
If she going to buy some coffee somewhere and as she's buying her coffee, they put a Taylor Swift poster up, she throwing her coffee at the poster.
Her whole close friends is purely for Taylor Swift.
Is specifically to hate Taylor Swift.
Yes. I'm happy to be on the close friends. Happy to be on it. Yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's that crybaby ass. Go ahead. The fuck is you crying about? Shut the fuck up. Nobody give a fuck.
I wanted to talk about this story
Okay.
because it came up on, there was a thing on my Explore page, and it was about how their dog, their Rottweiler, was barking at somebody outside who was trying to break into their yard, and they got yelled at.
We can move on.
No. And then
keep on going.
and the dog got yelled at.
We can keep on going.
And it just recalled a memory about my Rottweiler Doberman, my little baby. Edmund's car was literally being broken into. Somebody was breaking into his
Niggas
car.
was in my car.
In the car, breaking into it. Robbing, stealing, taking things out. Steven was my dog's name.
Well,
was
start
Steven.
from the beginning.
Okay. The part where we yelled at him.
No, sure, a little bit before that.
So
Okay, well, I guess a little bit of context. The Ring camera was dead,
yeah,
and that was facing out towards the street.
Yeah.
And my car was on the street.
yeah.
So that's
So
just
the
keep
Ring
that in
camera
mind.
didn't go off,
Yeah.
and my dog, who is a guard dog, Rottweiler Doberman, will literally fuck you up.
And barks at everything.
Not everything. He only barks when it's a squirrel or bitch. Get the
back
fuck.
then, when he was younger back then, he was barking at kids walking by, old people walking by, birds.
Well, fuck them kids. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. My dog's a
squirrels,
little ableist.
Like everything. He don't like nobody.
No, he
and
doesn't
nothing.
mind regular people. Steven hates people in wheelchairs,
Yeah.
the elderly, and kids. That's his like main thing.
He hates a child on a bike.
Oh my god,
specifically on a
bro!
bike.
There was this one time. There was a woman in a wheelchair and a kid on a bike. I was like, there's nothing I can do, so I just had to hold him back. But so Steve was barking like crazy at the window.
Mhm.
We should have known because there is a distinct difference between his like, bitch, I'm barking and bitch, get the fuck out of my.
Well, it's hard because sometimes he be doing the like something the fuck is going on bark, but it'd be like
A squirrel.
it'd be a squirrel, or it'd be like
That
it'll
bird that
be
ran into the
nothing
window.
outside. Or that time he was yelling at the empty room. That was a little weird.
Okay, my old house was haunted though.
So
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. But anyway, my dog was barking out the window. We're like, shut your like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Right? Steve's
Yeah.
looking at us like, but like
just
he was
wouldn't leave the
in
front,
distress.
The front, window. Yeah.
We're like, shut the fuck up. Mind you, we come to find out someone is fully breaking into Edmund's car.
Well, what happened was the next morning I got up early to go to the gym out there,
Yeah.
and when I went out to the gym, I noticed that my car door was a little bit cracked open. So I'm thinking maybe I just didn't shut the door all the way, or like something, because I got in the night before, and usually it would be that I would be leaving from work to go straight to him. So it was probably like
Yeah.
a hard day, a long day. I just didn't pay attention, and I shut the door out because
And you thought that Canada was pussy. Let's be for real.
And I thought I know Canada's pussy. I know that. So like I would drive like an hour and a half after work to go to this house, and I would just like get my shit, and I would never lock my doors when I went out there, because it's fucking Canada. What the fuck is going to happen? I've been coming out here for however many long. Nothing's ever happened. So I got up the next day to go to the gym. Like I said, my little door was open a little bit. I said, okay, whatever. Maybe I left it up because I was just tired. I opened my door. My glove compartment is broke off of the fuck.
Broken, like ripped off.
That motherfucker on the ground. I see my insurance, registration, and all type of little shit all on the goddamn ground. My goddamn $2 on the center console was gone, and none of that I would have had a problem with if my fucking charger wasn't gone.
Yeah. He's been talking about this charger for a year.
These niggas took my charger.
Yeah.
I put the center I put the glove compartment. I just put it back into place, because once you lock it in, the motherfucker's there until you open it. Fuck all that. I ain't need that punk ass $2 in the little 50-cent shot I got up on my goddamn coin spot. That's fine. You niggas took my charger.
They took your charger. You're
You're homeless. What are you gonna do with the charger, bro?
How do you know they're homeless?
Because why they stealing from a random car?
Well, my brother broke in.
And they took $2 out that motherfucker?
My little brother broke into someone's house and stole.
When
we were younger.
Like, exactly. He's a fucking kid, so he was just stealing shit.
How do you know it wasn't a kid?
Because you had a lot of fiends around there, bro.
I lived in a very
You
suspect
had a lot of fiends
area.
around there, nigga. Like, that's different.
No, I lived in a suspect area.
Yeah.
But I lived between the two high schools, too.
But there's a lot of fiends.
Yeah. They're...
Either way it go, niggas took my charger, and I'm never going to get over that. And they lucky I ain't come back through Chatham and blow that bitch down.
All this to say, we felt so bad the whole next day. We were like, here's 700 treats. You're the best boy ever. I've never met a better boy. You're literally so good. And like when he would bark for a while, we'd be like, okay, let's go see. Like,
yeah, it's so funny because ever since that day, like whenever he barks out of a window, we're like,
for real,
shut your ass up. Let's just go see.
But we looked though.
Let's go make sure.
Because I mean, like, he is really great. Like when someone broke into my backyard, the police came and they let him go and try to find the guy. Mm-hmm. When someone broke into my house on Christmas, we got to the door and Steve immediately went in before us and was like, where the fuck is that? Mm-hmm. And was looking like he's a very good guard dog. He was
looking through all in the house or through the doors and shit. Yeah.
Even here, when somebody went into the backyard, went into the garage, he was in that garage looking.
Sniffing around.
He just knows. He's like, oh, I should look under the car. And no one taught him that, but he's like, I gotta look. But that I saw that TikTok. It was like me yelling at my guard dog when someone's breaking in, and I'm like, damn, we really did that. We really yelled at him. Steve is such a good boy.
Poor boy. You should have just listened to him. Or they have my fucking charger from the goddamn thieving ass Canadians.
Could you imagine if we caught that person? We would have dumped him.
Yeah, that nigga would have got his motherfucking ass beating that bitch.
We would have dumped
him.
Him. Love you. Oh my God,
hey,
Nia! Nia in the live chat. Nia.
Don't disappoint me. You picked the wrong day to come in here, girl. We didn't drunk.
We're a little drunk.
My words is slurring and I'm stuttering.
Don't worry. My next topic, I'm going to be heated.
Yeah. Okay, well, Marcellus Wiley, the husband of Marianne and Marie. Who the fuck is Marianne?
Anne Marie.
Anne Marie's husband.
Why are we talking about this bitch?
Not her. We're talking about him.
I don't give a fuck about anything related to her.
Well, the issue is that second accusation of rape. Sorry, rape.
No, it is the second.
The second accusation.
He had the first one when he got on that show, and people were like, "We're not going to talk about this," and no one ever did.
Do you want to tell the story?
I just know about his first one.
Yeah, I didn't know about the first one. He has a second one now. And I guess the girl who it was, or the woman who it was, she had came out and said that when she told the school administration, they had told her, quote, "You'd be known as the girl who destroyed a black man's NFL career," if she was to say anything
crazy
about what happened. A lot of motherfuckers in the comments talking about, ain't no way this shit's real because why did she wait 30 years to say it?
I hate when people say that. When people victim blame and they're like, "Oh, you should have came out right when the abuse happened." Shut the fuck up. Right.
I'm sorry, I fucking took a nap. I didn't realize. Is we still in 2025 or is it the fucking 90s?
It's so fucking dumb.
Is it the 80s or the 70s? Is it the 60s or the 50s?
No, people are really still like this though.
Because what the fuck are y'all talking about? She waited 30 years. First of all, there's a long history of girls getting raped in universities and coming forward to say what happened to them, and you niggas don't believe them, or you don't want them to the information get out because you don't want them to sully the name of the university. You don't want any fucking adverse actions coming towards you or your fucking people. The fucking fraternities that these girls be getting raped at, they don't want shit to go out because these are the sons of CEOs and doctors and lawyers and people who I would just beat the fuck up if they said something crazy to me because these niggas are soft. Niggas who lunch money you would have taken. These is their kids. So the fact that it's 2025 and you niggas still being like, "Oh, why did she wait 30 years to say it?" It just tells me you niggas is retarded still.
People are still like that.
Most of the things that I'm finding out as time goes on is that you niggas are retarded.
Yeah. Yes.
That's pretty much it. Like, you niggas is slow and dumb. So it's like, I can't really be shocked about a lot of shit no more. Like, I can't really. Maybe it's just my old man age. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31. Really 56 for real. And so it's just like, I get it now. You niggas is slow.
Victim blaming, Nia says in the live chat, is easier than holding them accountable, unfortunately. It's just like, I even remember like on Housewives, do you remember? I don't know if you remember. There was a conversation at a dinner and Camille Grammer, I mean, it's never good when we're talking about her. Well, she was defending Kavanaugh.
Brett Kavanaugh, yeah.
Saying that I've been accused of false claims too, and this and this, and everybody ran at the table was like, "I don't think you want to say this. So are you saying that they shouldn't say this? Are you saying that you don't believe them?" And she was like, "Why would they come out now? Like, you had all this time." Like, that is so great. If somebody says you should have come out earlier, then I should have grounds to rock the fuck out of you. I should be able to drop kick you, fucking Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I'm
punch
just
the
sock
fuck
the shit out of you
because
because you annoying the shit out of me.
Like, people are so crazy. That whole rhetoric is so dumb.
It should be so funny to me because if your mama came out and said that she got raped by somebody after 30 years, and that nigga is still alive, you would want to box him.
And if you didn't,
you a hoe ass nigga.
You should get boxed.
Because a nigga could. Because I still want to knuckle up with my grandfather. So it's like, you feel me?
People should be.
Well, not to say that my grandfather did something to my mama. That's not. He didn't rape her, but he was a bad man. I want to punch that old nigga. But still, go ahead.
Yeah, like, I just feel like if you didn't want to defend, no matter if it was 1 year, 5 years, 20 years, 50 years, your family or somebody you knew who that happened to, you should get got.
Like, it don't matter. My friend got raped like fucking over 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And she still knows not to tell me who that person is because she knows it's going to be over the next day. Like, I'm just not going to You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga walking this earth today because she begged me not to do nothing to this nigga. Like, it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If I ever decided,
I know who the other nigga is.
If I ever decided to tell the story of when I was in grade 6, if I decided today as a 30, almost 4-year-old person, if I decided to tell the story today, that's because today I'm comfortable telling it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's crazy to me that the people think that there's a timeline.
Yeah, I didn't got violent with the shit. I mean, yeah, that's a good point too. They're like, maybe some
Always
people aren't.
I support violence. I do.
Marie says my mom's rapist and abuser has a protective order against me. Meanwhile, it was my brother who threatened to Call of Duty him style. What the fuck? To Call of Duty style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, here's my thing. Let me get real Dr. Umar about this shit. White man paperwork don't mean shit to me.
Yeah.
A protective order is a piece of paper. That bitch
doesn't protect. It's not going to protect you.
A bullet could fly through a piece of paper, brother. Like,
right.
Amen.
Yeah, Nia says I got essayed and got pregnant, but I was to blame. I was basically asking for it because the pictures I post and stuff. Like that is the lamest. Oh my fucking God. That is like one of the lamest things as a fucking like excuse. You telling me because I walked around. I'm butt ass naked all the time. Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that, right? That means that you can just come up and just take this if you want. You can just sexually assault me because I'm naked. Am I the problem, or you don't know how to control yourself as a grown ass man?
Because
am I the problem, or you never got no pussy before? Let's talk about it.
Say that happens and somebody does that to you, and then I go and I boo-bop them. Am I wrong for being like, oh, well, why would you put yourself in that situation? Why would you be there? Because if your whole thing is, well, he looked like that. Well, you put yourself in that position. You put yourself in this room. Why would you be in violent areas?
Why you ain't had no vest on?
Why would you? Yeah. Why wouldn't you have a vest on when you know that you could be? You know what I mean?
Where's your security?
Why would you put yourself in that situation? In a situation where that could be violent.
Oh, you ain't got no security because you can afford it? Why you can't afford it as a man? You're a man, right?
You're a man. Wow, broke? Oh my God, you have nothing to offer.
Broke and shot. Ghetto combination.
Oh my God. Embarrassing, really.
Your mom, I hope your mom not around to see her son be nothing.
Preposterous. Disgusting.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's a silly work.
Yeah, it is really gross.
No,
it's not your turn.
Oh, is it? It's not? Oh, you're right, because I was talking about...
I really gotta pee, though.
You always gotta fucking pee.
I gotta pee. I gotta take piss, everybody.
Okay. Well.
Be right back. Gotta take piss.
And we're back. Listen, Nia, she be whooping your ass because you be playing with her head top, okay?
Oh my God. My little niece, my little cutie pie.
My little bucket of sunshine.
My little cutie patootie.
She said lies she eat more than anybody. And she wants some of yours too. That's the part that you don't understand. See, when you be getting that 20-piece wing ding, right? You gotta slide the little homie 5. That just come with it. It's tax.
Yeah.
She pay the bills around there. Like, let's keep it 100.
Whenever I see her little face with her eyes, those eyes, I'm like, that's Nia's twin though, for real.
That is her baby.
That is, like, if somebody put you in a room and that baby,
you can't deny that.
Sides of the room, I would know.
Okay, you can't ever say she ain't yours.
No. Maury,
okay.
You are the mother.
Okay, period. Anyway.
Well, it's come to that time in the Emmizzie podcast episode where I talk about white people.
Yep. Let's get into it. We're talking about white people today. What did white people? Welcome to the Emmizzie podcast. This is the segment of the show we call White People Moments. What did white people do today?
No, what did you call it before? White people shit. Welcome to white people shit.
Welcome to white people shit. Okay.
Okay. So, there was this little protest where vegans, another episode talking about vegan protests, where the vegans were outside. They said, bitch, we outside tonight.
Is that what they said?
That's what they said. But with a little New Zealand accent. And so this street interviewer went up and he was like, what are you doing here? She was like, I'm here in whatever. I'm here to protect the rights of the chickens. Of the chickens, right? And she was talking about chickens.
The chickens. That's
And
not how Australia.
No, I don't know how they sound. I don't know. How do they sound? Or nor the chorkhorns. Okay. So, right.
Hey, go ahead.
So he was like, well, I feel like chicken's only purpose is to be eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you the quote that she said.
Okay.
That is no different than saying black people. It's always, why do white people? Let me finish. That's no different than saying black people only have a purpose to be slaves, right? Why, when white people need to make a point, must they do that?
And like nobody ever brings up nobody but black people.
Like, why? It's never anyone else.
They just can't help it. It's in their blood.
It's like they feel like that's really going to get their point across. What? There's no correlation there. He said he should have.
Oh my god.
Never mind. Don't fight women. Don't punch women.
No, don't hit women. You're a grown ass man. You're not allowed to hit women unless you're defending yourself.
Yeah.
Now, do that mean that I can't call it a homegirl?
Right. Okay. Yeah, you should just have a little sidekick
It is
to
what
just
it is.
rock her in her shit.
You hear me? If the homegirl just come through and just sock you out of nowhere,
That's not.
I can't do nothing about that.
Right. Right.
We understand now why we in it. Your argument is officially invalid. We ain't did shit.
Like, he's like, chickens should be eaten, and she goes, well, so black people should be slaves?
So
what?
Black people are animals to you.
What?
So black people are animals.
Like,
to you.
and it
It's
just
synonymous to animals.
They always double down on how like ingrained this is.
Yeah.
In them, how systemic it is, how deep this actually runs. Like,
you couldn't help yourself. That's the level of racism that just like makes me like I can almost not appreciate it, but like I can like it's something about it that's just like nice to see. You know what I mean? Like you just couldn't help yourself. Like
it's
you
oozing out of her pores.
It's just pushing out your face. Like,
and it wasn't even a
showing
thought.
This.
No, like the video, like I got the video. I'll play the audio right fucking now.
It's like thank you. Oh, don't put it on the mic because it'd be like you gotta bring it back.
It's muffly
when you
Okay.
Like I can appreciate that because now I know to just to fuck you. Now I know fuck you.
Ready for this?
Chickens. Well, they're sentient individuals too. I'm here to speak up for all non-human animals.
I'm just saying chickens seem like they only have one purpose, and that's to be eaten. Like, what do chickens do?
Well, that's no different to saying that black people only have a purpose to be slaves, right?
Like,
it's very different.
Like, what the fuck?
It's very different, you dumbass white bitch.
She didn't even have to think about it.
It's very, you ain't even take a second.
You were ready.
Think. You just, it was just that fast.
I'm begging you to think again. Like, just think one more time.
No,
just
she
one
did.
more thought.
No, she thought as much as she had to, as much as she needed to.
Isn't that so insane?
No, it's not, because that's what the fuck be happening. Thank you for identifying yourself, Miss White Bitch.
I just could never. I could never just like be in public. If someone said this dumb shit, I'm so happy I only go to the gym and go home. Yeah, like and then I would be a problem because I like assaulted her.
I don't.
But I would.
I don't. So it's like care. I'm throwing something on her. I'm
really
throwing water
hard
on this
for me.
dumbass bitch. Like what?
Yeah, it's really.
I can't hit a woman. I'll throw a shake in her face quick.
Yeah, it's hard for me. I'm such a reactive person. I'm so volatile. Like when it comes to that. So it's like it would. I'm so glad I only go to the gym and come home because like I just. You see how like something happens and I'm like oh out loud like I can't help myself.
Yeah.
So I just if she said that and I was there I would literally be like you're a dumb. It'd be so hard not to bop the fuck out of her with the microphone.
Marie in the live chat says, "Why the fuck are we always in it? I'm so fucking tired of that. Like it's so fucking exhausting." Nia says, "See, and this is why I windmill people."
Sometimes you just gotta windmill people.
You just gotta
dumbass, stupid ass, fucking white bitch.
It's always, and it'd be shit like that just be making me just be like, Like I be what I'm trying to say.
It's your story, babes.
I'm trying to get a lot of words out right now, and it's really difficult for me. A key identifier for me to know that you are a white person that I shouldn't even be in the same room as is when you don't understand why black people just be by themselves. Like, I think there's a lot of people, like just different races in general, who just like don't understand why black people are just so like insular, and like why we just stay amongst each other, and like we're very vehement and like not vehement, but we're very like particular about like letting outside niggas in is because you had the opportunity to say anything else in the English language about some fucking chickens, some animals, and you just without even it took you half of a millisecond
You had to bring up black
just
people.
bring up black people being slaves. Like you could not help yourself.
It's like when we talked to Alicia, I was saying like, for anybody who can't understand, this is how I want to say it. If there's a white person who says I would never date a black person, that's racist.
As fuck.
If there's a black person who says I would never date a white person, I only date black people, that's not racist.
No.
And if you don't understand why black people only want to date within their race, then you don't understand racism and how that works and why. Like, there's an actual reason why. There's a reason why black people don't want to date white people. And there's a reason why white people don't want to date black people. And only one of those is racist. Like, there's a reason. So it's like, you're fucking brain dead. This bitch is brain dead. She's still has fucking gnat all in your face. What the fuck? Back up. You got all this house.
It's ghetto that we got gnats.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Fuck them. Anyway, there was a couples episode on the Joe Budden podcast where there was.
He's my hear me out, by the way.
Yeah, you said that like 6 times already.
Have I?
Why don't you just go ahead and just go fuck them? Like,
Oh my God, have I?
Just go do. Yeah, you said every fucking like time about every time I say something about Joe Budden, you go, oh, he's my hero.
He is
He's
my
my
hero.
hero. I fucking get it. Like you like ugly niggas. It's cool.
That's so crazy because
Like,
I do not
it's
bring up every
crazy.
single time you talk about
Who do I bring up all the time?
Mr. Solomita.
When last time I
You
talked about?
always say how cute
But tell
he
me.
is.
But tell
Okay,
me when I. But
maybe
tell
you
me last
haven't in
time
a little bit, but in the 7 years we've been together, you have talked about him a significant amount more than I've talked about Joe Budden.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
not-
No, so okay.
At least Julian looked better.
That's perspective.
That's not perspective. Joe Budden looked
That is
crazy
tight.
as hell.
He's bald.
What would y'all in the chat rate Joe Budden? Put it in the 1 through 10. Put it in the chat right now.
Not
Let's
about
get
his
it.
personality.
Because there's a lot of black women in here right
Okay,
now.
thank you, I almost said Marie, but it says Nia
is
Marie.
crazy.
Thank you.
Nia, so you like ugly niggas too. It's cool. It's all right. It's cool. That's why y'all bug eating buddies. Y'all like ugly niggas together. Y'all about to have an ugly nigga party. Y'all about to we gonna get a divorce and you gonna go out down to Texas with Nia and y'all gonna have ugly nigga fest. Come on, ugly niggas. If you a 2 or beneath, you can get in between the knees. Amen. Like
No, there's something about. I've just been watching him on TV for like
Nia
so
says,
many
I got
years.
a thing for New York dudes. Leona said he had 2 on a sexy day. It's crazy.
He's cute. There's something about his voice.
Anyway, so Joe Budden had a couples podcast or had a couples episode on his podcast. And there was this couple with this man and this woman, and they were talking about I think it was prenups. And they basically said they didn't have a prenup, whatever, like that. But the conversation turned into the lady saying that, like, well, you wouldn't get none of my money no way because this money would go towards my kids. And then there was like a point where they brought up like assets that she had beforehand
Because her
he
kids
can
are
have.
hers, they're not his.
Right, because they're her kids. And there was a conversation about, you know, her past assets and like if he would have, you know, claimed some of that.
Access.
And she said, hell no.
Oh, you told me I can't say that.
Yeah, watch your fucking mouth. We don't say that word in this house no more.
I just thought of that.
You say entry, motherfucker.
That's the only word I say.
You say a throughway. You don't say access in this household. You hear me?
Right. Inside
But anyway, no, she was saying all that, and then the nigga responded, "Well, I could still get a piece of that,"
which is so fucking crazy. Because if a woman wants your money, it's a problem. But this is money that she's had before you for her kids, and you think you're entitled to that. And he found out on the podcast. Like, that was the thing too. It was like he didn't know. He was under the assumption that he had money more than her before this podcast. And it came out that she had more than him. I think he felt like his manhood was like tested, but that's his own personal thing.
Well, that's a personal. You niggas is fucking stupid.
She's sitting there like, yeah, I have something for my kids. I have a setup for my children because I worked hard so that they could have this. Just for him to be like, what about me? Boy, get the fuck. She better run.
You got money. She better run. You do what the fuck you gonna do, whatever the fuck you got. But it's a very interesting. What do you think about prenuptials?
I think if you have money, I think it's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
I think if you have assets, here's the thing. You can do post-nuptials too, though. Like, there's so many different kinds of nuptials.
Nia says he's a bum and he thought she was gonna be a dummy and provide for him.
Right. I think there's a lot of different kinds of nuptials. There's prenups, there's post-nuptials, there's a lot of different things. If you're just two regular fucking Joe Schmoes, I don't know that there's a need for a prenup. I mean, you both have nothing. What are you going to take? This fucking box of pennies and like my fucking Quaker Oats? Like, what? But for real, like, what are you going to take? I mean, like, if you don't want him to take the car, I guess, like, I don't know, right? But like, if you have a business, if you are somebody who has set something up, if on either side, if even one of you has,
damn, I thought I turned my head to y'all. Y'all saw my face look crazy.
If even one, now I'm gonna yawn. If even one of you have assets, I think there should be a prenup. It doesn't mean what I think society has made it sound to mean. Like, people ask for a prenup and people are like, so you think this about me? And it's like, no,
we was gonna get one. We just couldn't afford a lawyer.
Well, and even like, but we just didn't have anything to protect.
Well, I mean, it was with the mindset of
cars.
Like moving shit for like moving.
No,
forward.
But once we get married, that's a post-nup. The prenup is everything before.
But I know that, honey. What I'm saying is that we thought about doing one beforehand,
right,
about everything afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think like where I am now, I don't particularly like, I guess, care.
Homosexual.
Like, I don't particularly care, but I'm also of the mindset, because I'm thinking of for me. I mean, like, that's what a prenup or a postnup is like, you have to think about like you. So it's like everything that I'm doing in building, like you've helped me do. So you've been a part of everything. I think you can't go into, if you were to divorce, thinking like it's going to be amicable and going to be like peaceful, because really divorce does bring out the worst in people.
Well, for sure.
But everything that I'm doing actually is attached to you. Like it is, right? Like, I don't have anything that really like you're not a part of.
Right.
But that was a choice I made. So it's like, I have no reason to get one.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't. But I think for people who have separate lives, like separate businesses, separate entities, separate assets, I think that's an important thing. And I do think everyone should have one. I just don't live a life like that.
I just think every married couple should have like a pre or post nuptial. Just like you said, you don't know, like nobody, statistically speaking, half of the fucking marriages end in divorce. So it's just like, I feel like because of that, and like how easier like that split becomes when you have that agreement. Yeah. It's just like, we could split up and just know that you're gonna take all of this, I'm gonna take all of this, and then we can just go on about our business instead of like we split up. But then it's like, well, that's my fucking laptop. Well, that's my fucking car. Well, that's my TV. Well, that's my refrigerator.
But then
well,
everything needs to be amended.
Well, then that's my fucking bank account. Well, but that takes time too, and money, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's
every
so much
time you
shit.
get something, then it needs to be amended, which costs money. So that's hard.
I don't think that. I feel like that's not necessarily.
Well, every time you get a car, you then have to amend it. Like if you get a new car, you got to amend it. If you don't want me to take this laptop, I buy a laptop. We got to amend it. We got to do.
Or you can just say that everything that you can prove that you purchase for yourself in your name is your asset. Like anything that you own is your asset. Like I can prove I bought my laptop. I can prove I bought everything that I have in this house. You can prove that you bought everything that you have in here. So it's like, why not just do it like that instead of being like, this is my pencil, this is my spoon, this is my shoe, this is my sock. Like, no, it's stupid.
I guess
because all of this stuff got serial numbers and they got fucking like And then me personally, like I don't think you're gonna get a divorce, but like if we were to get a divorce, it's just like I want my game, my TV, my laptop.
I know. I'm also
you can take whatever you can take the couch to whatever the fuck else you want. You can have.
I'm not married to like anything I have, like other than like my phone and my computer and my car.
Like. Even then, I'm not taking your car. Like,
that's the thing. Like, we don't have assets.
I mean, we both got cars.
Oh, I guess we do have cars.
We both got bank accounts.
Yeah, I don't want your car, but also like I don't think like you might want mine, but like mine's a piece of shit. Like,
but I'm not gonna take your car because you need. I can fix my I wouldn't like.
Yeah,
take
I don't
your
know.
shit. Like I don't understand. I mean, I guess if it's like somebody like if you fucking cheat on me, the bitch, I'm taking whatever the fuck I want to.
Damn.
I'm gonna fucking ruin your life. But
right.
but if it's just like we just grew apart, it's like, all right, nigga, what do you want? Like I'm not really
like separate lives.
Because I don't want to go through all that bullshit. It's just like let's just figure this out as fast as we can and get the fuck out. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I think if you have
you can't have my Xbox.
I don't want
you
it.
Cannot have or my
we have the same Xbox.
Or my computer.
Right, I'm fine with mine.
Mine's better than yours, so I don't want you to get no fucking because your fucking
Yeah, but don't worry.
I know mine. Your button's doing the Watusi right now, so mine not doing that.
I do need a new computer.
You do need a new computer.
No, I would be, but I also know that like if we ever separated, like because of what my career is, like I would make a lot of money off of a divorce.
Well, yeah.
So it's like I'm not gonna take things from you.
Yeah.
But also there's that too in this. If I went after you or you went after me because our relationship is public, like it would look bad on that party. So there's also that like I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't care. I wouldn't want to look like the bad.
I wouldn't come after you unless I don't give a fuck about what none of these niggas think about. You knew that
because that's not your career. This is my career.
But it can ruin mine.
No, you work in a regular job.
Yeah, and people call people's regular jobs all the time and get them fired.
No, I know,
bullshit.
but like my job is to be online. If the public perception of me online is poor, then like I can't have an online job. I know,
that's yours. I'm just saying my
You
side.
can get another job. I'm not trying to clock in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I would just go peacefully.
Well, good thing we're not getting a divorce, right?
Right.
But no, I do think it's important that people have like pre and post or post nuptial, just because I feel like if anything was happening, even if it don't happen, it just makes the separation easier for both parties. Just like on like a logistical, like factual, logical level. It's just it just makes sense for us to just make this process as easy as possible.
Yeah, just an agreement of like how to split finances. Are you splitting things 50-50? Do you have things that are yours? Do you have things that are yours? Done. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So that's what I think. Marie says, y'all better not see threat above.
You better read that better.
Y'all better not see threat above. That's what I said. Oh, sorry, you're not allowed to divorce. I'm coming for them knees. Yeah, you know how you and them people, you know how you niggas do with knees and ankles.
I'm locked in, don't worry.
I ain't worried about shit. I don't think about that. Like I used to.
Yeah.
But I just feel like
you used to always say that you thought I was gonna find someone else and leave.
I did, and I've been over that for like
thank God.
a year now. Because if you gonna do it, I'd have no control over nothing you do. If you want to cheat, you gonna do it. If you want to leave, you gonna do it. If you want to stay, you gonna do it. So it's like, why would I worry myself about what the fuck somebody is or not gonna do if I have no control over that?
Yeah.
Now, did it take me fucking 10 years to get there? That's not the question. The point is, I got there.
Right. I don't have a desire to go anywhere. I'm exhausted, but also like
I feel like it's just
I'm comfortable. I'm happy.
you're too tired.
It's the
In the dating pool. got
dating
shit in
pool.
it.
Somebody shit, pissed, puked in,
It's a dead nigga floating in the dating
and
pool.
we also like today. The fucking I got an alert on my phone that said there's a tornado, but it might be weak. And we sat in the kitchen for 5 minutes being like, weak ass tornado, fucking bitch ass little weak ass pussy ass tornado. Like,
Like, this is a severe warning, and we just laughing about it.
like we play too much. And I don't know that someone's going to
much.
play with me like that.
I think we need to stop
We take
playing
things too
so
fa-
much.
I
Too far.
I disagree.
We take shit way too far.
I disagree.
How do you disagree with that?
Because it's never too far if we're both doing it. It's too far if somebody else is like, hey, that's too far.
I told them yesterday that lady backed out.
That was so funny.
That was too much. Yo, we was at the gym, y'all, and we cool with the attendants. And so the attendants was telling us just like crazy stories about what the fuck happened up there. And they was telling us about how this lady went to the back to try to do a fucking
she tried to
off
off herself.
them. She tried to sue them by putting a razor in the wall and then sliding her wrist across it, and it was just blood every fucking where. But they didn't say that she put the thing in the wall. They just said that she slit her wrist. So I was like,
Oh, shit.
So she slit her wrist, and she came out here like, help
Help me.
And then I was like, damn, that bitch backed out.
And they were like,
I was like, what? She backed out? Like, shit. She
she was
ain't
like, never mind.
She ain't
the fuck?"
commit. Like,
Right. But see, like, people don't play like us. They don't say things
and
like
that's
that.
my problem. I said that in public. It was people walking by, man. I shouldn't have said that.
And that's what I'm
Joe.
saying.
You did that to me though.
I
I wasn't
didn't.
like that.
I never.
I was
what are
not
you
like that
talking about?
beforehand. I had a little bit more cool
Lies. You've always been like that with me.
with you because you did it to me.
No. Oh, what?
Because you did that to me.
No, I brought that out in you because it was already in you.
So you did
but
that
it was
to me.
in you.
So you
That's
did
who
that
you
to
were,
me. No.
but you didn't want to project it and put it out because you weren't with somebody who was real and says it like it is.
I wasn't like that before you came along.
I'm real raw, and you are real raw,
Don't say it.
and real
Don't say it.
recognizes real. Exactly.
What the hell, y'all got commercials on
The
here?
ads. Oh no, Nia's never experienced Twitch.
She said, nigga, is this a commercial?
Nia's never experienced Twitch. She doesn't even know we're talking about it right now.
She don't. She has no idea we talking
There's gonna be
about.
like 4 30-second ads.
She just
Oh
see us
my
in the
God.
corner laughing.
She's about to-
It's about you, nigga.
She's about to message us on Instagram being like, fuck you both. What the fuck? Oh my God. For those who don't know, we love Nia in real life.
Yeah, Nia's incredible. That's all of my topics. What you got?
What time are we at?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, a little bit of
Listen to
time.
this.
That bitch said, what
She
the
said,
fuck?
y'all
Y'all,
got
y'all niggas
commercials?
got commercials? Go ahead.
So, a man, he wrote into this like social media platform
Okay.
or whatever, like account, asking the internet, like, what should I do?
Okay.
Okay. He's like, internet, help me.
All right. We're here to help you, brother.
His wife is dying. So she has her fucking make a wish, right? Like one last wish. Her one last wish is she wants one final night of passion with her ex. Should he honor it? Unplug her. Unplug
Dead
that
ass.
bitch.
Dead ass. Dead ass. Yo, dying wish is
It's
for
a
you
dying
to-
wish because you're going to be dead, bitch.
You gonna go to the pearly gates with that motherfucker too, whore.
Today.
They gonna bury you with that bitch and all the secrets that you done kept.
And you know what? Actually, you could do what I did, right? When my ex asked me for a threesome with his ex, and I said,
Wait, what the hell are they talking about?
oh, no.
She just got back from the ads. Unplug.
Hey, Nia, yes. So, unfortunately, Twitch has a thing where people who aren't subscribed, they do get ads.
Yeah,
So I can make the money on. So you did get hit with the ads.
She says, y'all niggas got
Oh my God, stop,
commercials?"
Liana. I love you so much. Liana just gifted Nia a sub.
Okay, you're not going to get no more commercials for this month.
Yeah, you'll never get commercials for the next 30 days. Love you, Nia. And love you, Liana. Thank you for gifting Nia a sub. Oh my God. So, Nia, a man's wife is in the hospital dying on her deathbed. Her last make-a-wish, death wish is she wants one night of passion with her ex. I said, unplug the bitch. Okay? You want one night. So I said, do what I said with my ex. My ex asked for a threesome with his ex. I said, yep, bring him on in.
And you set the play.
I set the play so I can whoop his ass. Yeah. You can have one more night with your ex. And then guess what? It's a 2-for-1 special at the morgue.
I'm gonna invite him over, and you gonna watch me beat the shit out this nigga before I pull the plug on you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's gonna be like an episode of Saw movie.
Yo, last Saw.
The Saw movie, where you get to watch the other people die because you have to make a choice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you made a choice.
You gonna watch me swole. The last view you gonna have of your beautiful ex is this nigga eye swole up in the ICU. You hear me?
Oh my God, Liana says. So she said, "Hubby, I love you." Dick game whack though.
That's the
what it
craziest
means.
part about it.
That is so insane. Why would you ever go to the internet saying, "Should I honor that wish?" No. Honor yourself.
Thank you. You gotta love yourself, brother. That's
honor
too much.
yourself.
That's too much. You gotta have some self-worth about yourself, gang. Ain't no way in hell this nigga gonna ask me if you ever.
Could you imagine?
What if
Imagine.
I'm like, honey, I just want one more night with
Stop.
so and so.
You just, that's it. That's as
Yeah.
far as you get. You don't even have to say who.
Yeah.
You don't even have to say who's with. I want one night with. Dink, dink. Don't even worry. I'm quick. You don't even know.
You won't even feel it.
You won't even feel. You won't even know what happened. Done. Gone. You want one night where?
Marie says, slap her ass right to the pearly gates, because that's insanity.
That's insane. Could you imagine?
Nah, that's out cold.
No. Pull the plug. That's not. That's pull the plug. That's it. Pull the plug.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to say about that.
Stupid ass bitch.
She
Why the
gotta
fuck
go.
would you say that?
Give her ass what's express shipping? What's that shit? When you get on the plane first? Express.
Pull the lever, crunk.
Pull the lever, crunk.
People always said I look like Cusco and
You do
sound
look
like Cusco.
You look like Cusco for
Yeah,
sure.
people have been telling me that since I was a kid.
You look like both versions of Cusco.
Sorry, wait, the llama version?
Both of them.
Bitch, I will spit on you right here.
The man, I wish the fuck.
Remember when I had that weird phase of being spit on? Like I liked it.
We don't have to talk about that here. That's crazy. What? You just put that out there like that?
The llama thing just made me think of it. Sorry. Never mind.
Freaky ass nigga.
I just thought of it.
Okay, well. Did it just bring back some memories for you? Is it a
It's
resurgence?
the llama in me.
Is it coming back? Please.
It's the llama in me. This is the turkey all over again. No, that was fucking a turkey. Anyway, we're moving on.
The turkey. You fucked a turkey?
No, remember when I asked you if you'd fuck a butterball and you said no? But I was just asking.
Yeah, I'm not fucking no butterball.
It was just
turkey. Because this nigga said he'd fuck a turkey.
No, I didn't. I was asking if you would, like, hypothetically, like, would you fuck a butterball?
But you asked me in a way that was just like, you would fuck one, but you want to see if I would fuck one too, so you can say that you
No,
would fuck one.
you made that up. I was simply going, hey, would you fuck a butterball turkey?
But you like, what if it's warm? And,
Yeah, there's what if these things.
But what if? But why would you be thinking about like why are you trying?
It was Thanksgiving.
Why are you trying to sell fucking a turkey to me? Because you want to fuck one, but you just want me to say that I would do it so you can feel comfortable.
No.
So you could be with like-minded peers and share your interest in fucking a butterball.
Something about saying like-minded peers and fucking a butter box.
Nia said Peter. This is getting too far. We gotta move on. This is too far.
Anyway, okay, we're gonna talk
What
about
the fuck is going on?
something else. Oh my god. Okay, more white bitches.
Okay.
We watched the Ruby Frankie thing.
Ooh, we watched that.
What was that called? The devil inside, the devil,
Devil
in the
Inside, I
house, the
think,
devil in
yeah.
this pussy, the devil who
The
beats
devil
her
up the
kids.
street around the corner with the pink flower
Right.
on the front of
These
the house
fucking-
with the blue
These
blue
fucking
lantern.
Hulu names. The devil up the street around the corner with the wife and kids, and she beat her kids, but then she had a YouTube
With
channel.
the red dress and the Lincoln. Like, nigga, what?
She was fucking that other bitch upside who was pretending to be possessed. Only on Hulu. Right. So, right. Terrible. Okay, very serious story. So,
That's what she did. Shit.
so the devil about something, but it was about Ruby Frankie, this YouTuber. It was like a YouTuber family, and it was her and her fucking 5011 kids and her bald ass Mr. Clean husband who pretended he didn't know what was going on, but meanwhile he was anyway.
Yeah.
And we knew about the story. We kind of like low key, roughly followed what was going on when she was being arrested and everything. But then they put out this little documentary thing with the footage and the husband and the kids. And I was like, oh, you know what? We should watch it. I knew that it was going to have footage, and I knew here and there what some stuff was about. I was not prepared for what it was about.
Yeah.
That was so fucked up. Yo, death
I'm
to,
off.
death to
Go
her.
ahead. Nah, she gotta go.
She got to go.
She got to go. She
Somebody's got to know someone inside to take care of her.
Oh, she had to go to. That's my underwear.
You
She
put the
had
pussy on the live.
Why? Because you can spit on it. So I knew she had to go to jail because what she did, but she had to go see Satan when I saw them pictures of that boy's wrists and arms.
So they showed blurred pictures of this little boy, her son's wrists and his ankles. But it was blurred. So I was like, let me Google it. So I Googled the images. Holy fuck. They're horrific.
You said he was 11, right?
I think so, but not
something
even
like that.
cuts. Gashes. Like huge gashes.
And you can see the vein,
like
thin layer of skin over the veins.
and like just horrible. And to know that they put honey and cayenne pepper on his wounds and then covered them in saran wrap and duct tape. Absolutely insane. Like she said it was because the devil was in her kids. Her kids were possessed.
Because they weren't behaving.
Like, if you haven't watched it, it's on Hulu. You really should. It's absolutely insane. Way worse than I actually imagined when I heard about it originally.
Because like I thought her whole thing was just like because I didn't really follow the case for real, and I didn't really follow everything that was going on. I just remember the time
She abused her kids.
I remember seeing on the news. No, the only thing I knew was that I remember seeing it on the. I never even knew who this lady was until I saw on the news that the boy like broke out of the house. And
Yeah.
I didn't see pictures of him. I didn't see pictures of his like what he looked like. I just knew that like when that came out, her face was just all of a sudden over the news. Like, who the fuck is this old white bitch? Like, I don't even know who the fuck this is. She's supposed to be a YouTube star. Never heard of this fucking bitch. Like, only white bitch I know that makes sense is Jenna Marbles.
Right.
Who the fuck is this whore? So,
She was the biggest mommy vlogger in all of YouTube.
but she looked like which I found out was true. She looked like a random, boring Christian white family. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to. I don't have zero interest in none of this shit.
I never watched
So
her.
it's
I
just
just
like-
knew she existed.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like, I would have never known who she was if this didn't come out. So like, and then when I started to hear stuff about it, like, and I started to see little videos about her like yelling at the kids and shit like that, I was just like, I grew up black, so it's like some of this shit.
And I mean,
It's
to be
like,
fair, when we were watching some of this stuff, we were like,
My mama did that to me because
Like
I
that-
didn't watch the dishes. Like
you
I'm
know.
not really tripping about it, but maybe that's just the trauma. I don't know. But like the yelling, like saying to sit down and shut the fuck up and shit like that. I was like, okay,
That
like
stuff seemed
I do that to my
normal.
nieces and nephews. Like sit your dumb ass. I don't say dumb ass, but like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But like when
When
I
it
heard
came to the
about
physical
when I heard about
abuse-
that boy getting black eyes,
Yeah.
When I saw
The
them-
physical abuse was insane.
that was too much.
Like, she wasn't spanking her kids. She was beating, like, cutting.
yeah,
Like, that's insane. Tying up. Making them run for hours in the sun,
in the desert,
in the
of
desert,
fucking
tying them
Arizona.
up, not giving them food or water, like nothing. Like, that is absolutely insane.
These is your kids, bitch. Are you crazy?
Yes, she is.
There's just something about like a parent. Nia, yep. Nia says, "What the fuck? Some people really do not deserve kids." Oh my god, there's something about a parent. Wait, when random people do crazy shit to random kids, that'd be fucked up in itself. Niggas got to go too. But when you are a parent to a child and you tying this boy up, your child that you had, your kid, your child, and you tying him to the motherfucking tree outside. That nigga looked dark skinned when they found him. That's a little white boy.
Yeah.
Pale white boy.
And it's even crazier because, like, you heard about, like, the other kids were saying, like, yeah, when my mom said she had to, like, beat the devil out of him, I'm like, yeah, he must have the devil in him. Like the whole family was so brainwashed.
What the religion had them fucked up from the get go. That's
It was
why
they're
they
Mormon.
Just
That it had them so brainwashed that they really believed that the devil was inside of these kids.
that documentary was the first time I ever really saw like the not ramifications, but like I understand the Utah housewives now, like Salt Lake City ones.
Right, because
I
we watch
understand
it and
them
we think
now.
it's theatrical, right?
And when I see what they say, like when I hear them talk about their past
And
lives,
they're
I'm like,
crying
that shit
and they're like,
it's so like, why are you crying? It don't make no fucking sense. But now I see how like
Heather.
them niggas are
Yes.
Mormons are brainwashed.
Yeah. It's such a different world. Like, we obviously watch Housewives of Salt Lake City, and
Are
it's
they
like
talking about that?
Frankie Liddy. Yeah, Ruby
Oh
Frankie.
yeah, Ruby Frankie. Yeah.
We watch Housewives of Salt Lake City, and like, yeah, everything is so theatrical and dramatic, and they're so passionate. And when you know nothing about the Mormon Church, you're like, this almost seems like a play. Like, it seems like
they'll be like face red, makeup come like bawling about like
okay.
a
Meredith
picture-
is like,
a
oh,
picture, like
oh.
because a picture of my cleavage came out when I was changing when I was at the beach. Like
When fucking
what
that
the
one girl
fuck?
was like, I have something to confess. She's screaming, crying, like, I have a physical relationship with my boyfriend, and everyone's like, like,
I'm like, what the fuck are you? What the fuck?
yeah.
You fuck your man?
Like drama about somebody bringing wine somewhere, like it's all so theatrical.
But now I see why, because
Yeah.
like the religion part of being a Mormon, I see is fucking and
It's insane.
that boy thought that he was a demon because he didn't want to be on film 24 hours a day. Like
crazy.
you keep putting a fucking camera in my face and I don't want to be on camera because I'm a teenager.
And so you disowned
And so-
me at 17 and
and
kicked
so-
me out, and now we haven't spoken in 2 years.
I'm a demon now. Not that I'm just a bad kid. I'm a spawn of Satan because I don't want to be on camera.
So wild. Yeah.
But that husband is very I understand his part a little bit, but it's also just like, bro, I can't never be too fucking like
He needs to take a little more accountability.
he does. I feel like he's trying to use this whole brainwash shit as like an excuse as to why he didn't protect them kids. And that is a huck of shit to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hear none of that, bro. That bitch told you to get the fuck out and never see your kids again.
And you said okay.
I would have been like, bitch, fuck you and God. They're my kids.
You said, oh, okay.
You and Jesus could kiss my motherfucking ass.
Yeah. The whole thing is so nuts. I think a lot more people need to watch that.
Nia says the husband needs jail time too then. Yeah. I guess I am giving spoilers right now. I probably shouldn't be saying so much.
There was so much that happened. We didn't
It
even...
was a lot. We didn't even touch the surface of it. That's just the basic shit I can remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just one of my things, is like how fucking insane that was. What time are we?
We are hour 30.
Okay. We'll move to what's on your hearts, because I still have fucking 7 more topics, but we'll do it to what's on your hearts.
Okay, well, we're going to get into the point of the show that we call What's on Your Hearts, where you can write it into the Discord, or you can go into the Emmizzie Instagram page and DM us there, where you can tell us anything that you want to talk about. If you have something you want to get off your chest, or you need some advice or something, or you need me to tell you how to make it known in your office that if you're going to go to the bathroom, blow the motherfucking bathroom out, that you need to spray the motherfucking spray and keep the motherfucking door shut. I don't understand why the fuck you need to keep going to the bathroom every day and blowing that bitch out and then want to leave the motherfucking door before us to smell. We don't want to smell your stanky ass.
Weren't you literally shitting water yesterday, you told me?
Not at work.
Oh, okay.
Because I have more coof than that.
What's couth?
Like, you got your shit together.
Decorum?
Yeah. And I'm gonna teach you how to tell your coworkers to have some more motherfucking decorum and how to tell that bitch to get some more fiber in his diet. What's the first write in?
Okay, we have 2. We'll start with this one. I'm gonna be nice at first to this bitch.
Well, I'm not gonna be, because last week a bitch came in talking about my husband got a fucking work wife,
right?
And every time I come in and go to drop him off, he in there with the bitch all day. Like, do he like her or not?
Okay. So
stupid ass.
She says
he blew her shit out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I love my man, but I'm embarrassed of his apartment.
Okay.
All of my friends and family either have nice homes or apartments, and I don't want them to judge him. First of all, bitch, sounds like you're judging him. I don't want them to judge him because he's not well off. He's happy with his home and job and can't afford something nicer. He wants me to move in with him, but I'd rather not because I live at home. I'm going to hold your nipples and twist them real tight when I say this.
You stay at home?
You don't want, you're too shallow to be with him. Like, for real. Because if seeing how he lived didn't change your mind about how you think.
Live at home.
Bitch, you lived at home till last year.
Exactly. But you know what I did the whole time I lived at home? I ain't had shit to say about nothing that somebody with their own shit
right.
had.
But
the
I can
gall
speak from her
of this
perspective.
bitch.
I can speak from her perspective.
Because I got something to say. Go ahead when you're done.
So I lived a pretty privileged life almost my whole life. And I had preconceived ideas about what other places look like. I used to say all the time where I would and wouldn't live. I would never live in a home like this. I would never live in a home like this. Blah, blah, blah. Little did I know.
That's where I lived.
Where you lived. But I had no idea. I'd never been in a situation like that. I'd never dated anybody who lived like that. Nothing. And why I'm mad at you, ho, is the second I saw where he lived, my whole world flipped upside down. My whole perspective flipped upside down. My whole idea of who lives in what homes and blah, 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 like what that meant was completely just turned upside down. Because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I ever thought like this. I can't believe I ever said something like I wouldn't live in a certain place or whatever. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? And the fact that you could write all this and still feel that way, you don't need to be with that man. And you need to take into like a little bit of or you need to do a little inner work on what how do you say, what matters? Like,
because the gall of a bitch that live at home to say anything about what the fuck my house look like. I have my own place.
Right.
The fuck are you talking about? You shouldn't be first. I agree. If this is a deal breaker for you and you don't like how he living, blah, 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 the fucking third, you think he's too ghetto over there because you don't want to be over there, then leave the nigga. But what you not the fuck about to do is say shit about what the fuck happened in my 4 walls when you have none.
Right.
That's I don't give a fuck about nothing else she was talking about. That threw me for a fucking loop. When I lived that, no, for real, because I've had friends where I felt like their houses were like dirty or like they didn't really like keep it up and shit like that, or like whatever the fuck like that. But at the same time, this motherfucker is paying for this bitch and I live with my mama. Who the fuck am I to ever judge anything about what the fuck is going on over here?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. that's where I stop with it.
Yeah. But even if you had your own place, like, I think when you start to think about the place and the material, that's what I wanted to say. When you start putting material things over your partner and putting worth more in material than that partner, you got to do some inner work. That is not like, you're not a good person.
No.
Like, sorry if we lose you and you're no longer a listener because of this, but like, you do have to do some inner work. And I can say this because that's how I used to think. I said all the time where I wouldn't live, what I wouldn't put up with if a man didn't have this, if blah, 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 whatever. And then I met someone who had less than me at the time. And the second I saw that, my whole world changed. Like, literally everything changed. My whole perspective on money. I, from that moment, did not care about anything. I didn't want one designer thing. Nothing mattered. Because I was like, whoa, this person is so much more important than like 4 walls or a designer thing or a shirt or like a fucking nice apartment or whatever. None of that matters, because what you don't understand is that life has a lot of this.
Yes,
a lot
ma'am.
of ups and downs. And one minute you're up, and the next minute he's up and you're not. And now you're the bum. You're the person who's underneath. You have less than. Now you can't afford your rent. Now you're this. And how would you feel if somebody looked at you like that?
Because the second your mama kick you out the house, what you gonna do? You gonna sleep in your car, or you gonna go to that ghetto ass apartment?
But like, imagine that was your apartment. Like, and someone came over to you and felt that way. Like, you would feel like shit. So I hate that. I have a little bit of grace because, no, I don't actually, because you wrote this whole thing, but because I don't, because when I was put in that situation and it was in front of me, it changed my whole perspective in my life, literally from that day. The fact that you've been over there and you've done these things and you've seen him and you feel like someone's going to be embarrassed by that,
As
you're
a person
embarrassed by
who's
that.
currently like going there and like being there, yeah, you are.
You're the one who's
by it.
embarrassed.
You don't give. Ain't got nothing to do with your friends, bitch. You're embarrassed because you don't want your friends to see this.
And you are
And
the
if
poor
you
one.
don't-
You
and
are
if-
the embarrassing
And
one.
if you don't want your friends to
In
see
here.
me and how I'm living, what the fuck is going on, bitch? You can go over there and fuck them. Go fuck your best friend, then, bitch. The fuck.
Like, I don't know. It just feels
The fuck
like
are you talking about?
you have less than he does.
And I understand that like some people have like I would say, relatively speaking, where I live now is better than like my parents' home that I lived at. Like, I ain't got holes in the wall. It ain't fucking like, you know what I'm saying? You know, the AC work, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing nigga, well, some stuff niggas nigga rigged, but we ain't do it.
Like, we don't talk about that sink.
We ain't gonna talk about that. But like, relatively speaking, this is nicer than what the fuck they have, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, like, I understand that some people have like certain standards and like there's certain things that people just like want to live in, and like there's certain stuff that people just not comfortable being in and all that shit like that, and that is fine. But again, like you said, if that is the deal breaker, like if that is something that's just so important to you that you can't stay with this person,
Then don't be with him.
then get the fuck on and stop
Yeah.
ruining this boy's life. Cause like obviously he's living it. Niggas, I hate you niggas.
It's the fact that she said he's happy there.
I
That
hate
pisses me
you,
off.
nigga. You don't know that though, girl.
Oh.
She don't know that. Like, you could have said I was happy at my parents' house. I mean, you know, I wasn't, but still.
No, I know. I was very aware you weren't. But it just sounds like when she was like, he's happy there with his home and he doesn't want like a new job to get more. Like, he's just happy with his job and his home.
Okay.
Right. So it's, to me, it sounds like you are embarrassed. It's not that you're worried that like people are going to be like judging him. It's that you're already judging him. And that's okay that you wouldn't want to live there. Like, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't see yourself living somewhere, you don't
Just
know you ain't gonna live there.
Just don't write into two faggots about what you do and don't like when you live at your mama's house talking about where this boy live at. I just can't get over that. Like, you niggas, that was what I was gonna say too. You niggas fucking like disdain for like poverty, or like poverty looking like poverty, or like being close to poverty is gonna be your niggas' downfall, because sooner or later one day, maybe it might not happen. God willing, it don't happen to you, bitch. You gonna fall down on your fucking ass and you gonna be at them exact same spots that you think you're never gonna be at.
I had
And what the
everything
fuck-
and then I had nothing
and
so
then
fast.
what the fuck are you gonna do there when it ain't no nice, cleany, white, millennial gray walls and what the fuck they be put granite countertops,
The marble.
the marble countertops. What happens when your countertops is drywall, just put not drywall, wallpaper just put over some fucking plywood.
Yeah.
And your AC don't kick on.
Yeah. You got to be willing to, that's the big thing. Like, if you really want to be with this person, you got to be willing to go through the fucking trenches.
You really do.
Yeah.
Them be the best people. You gotta find a nigga that'll be in the ghetto with you.
That just doesn't care.
It's easy to be up there where the money is there.
Yeah. Yeah, so you pissed me off, bitch.
Right from your mama house asking you on your mama's couch.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope he leaves you. Sorry, I love you
do
dearly.
too. You on your mama's couch writing to us, asking us about why your nigga's ghetto house is not good enough for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ponder on that, girl. You ride. It's like riding in the passenger seat of somebody's car.
And judging their car when you ain't got a fucking car.
Man, why your car don't do 100 miles per hour?
Let's drive yours.
Go get an Uber, nigga.
Let's drive yours.
Let's drive yours.
Nia says in the live chat, and honestly, the people who have less, they be the ones with money sometimes.
Sometimes people are happy with what
damn,
they
just
have.
fucking hijack the sentence I'm fucking reading.
I'm sorry.
That's so crazy. No, go ahead, since you want to read it so fucking bad.
You read half and read the other half.
Yeah, okay.
She said sometimes people are happy with what they have and don't want to be flashy. Like, that's another thing, too. Like, I wouldn't be here if you didn't want to. I would be in an apartment. I don't need much.
Well, the only reason I didn't get an apartment wholeheartedly was because of Steve.
Well, yeah.
The reason I didn't get
him,
a different place was because of him.
Mm-hmm.
My life revolved around what he needed.
But in my head, nigga, if we made $1 million a year, I would stay in a house like this if I had to.
Yeah, the second we got here, we were like, yo, I hope they never raise the rent because we don't want to leave this. This is totally fine.
This is the perfect home for me.
The only thing I would request is, like, I'm fine with the size of the house. The only thing I would ever request is just, like, no neighbors.
Yeah, I just don't want neighbors.
I just don't want neighbors. That's really it. But yeah, like, I don't want a lot. My whole perspective, literally, it's so crazy. Every person who's known me before meeting you has said how much I've changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, because I realized when meeting you that I didn't need any of the things I thought were important.
Mm-hmm.
None of that shit mattered, like, at fucking all.
That's because you met a real nigga.
Okay.
That is it. You was around so many.
I
fake,
can't word
rich
it
folk.
that way. What do you want me to say?
You were around a lot of wealthy, rich, fake people.
Yeah.
And then you met
But growing up, I wanted those things.
And then you met a real nigga.
Okay. Growing up, I wanted all of that. My mom instilled that in me because my mom had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two ways you can go when you're born with nothing. You can be okay with it and work hard and just be happy with what you have, or you can want more and more and more, and you never have enough. My mother can never have enough, and she is openly admitted to that. Like, she'll never have enough money, and she's always in fear of it running out, but that's because she literally didn't even have 10 cents. Like, my mom had absolutely nothing growing up. So she worked her ass off, did whatever, and we got to live the lives that we got to because of my mom. And so I grew up with that mentality of I wanted more. I was obsessed with designer stuff when I was in high school. I was obsessed with...
You wanted a pink Infinity truck so bad.
So bad. My mom sent me to the better high school. She sent me a further distance to go to a better high school that had rich kids. We were the poor kids at the high school. We weren't poor at all. Like, not even a little bit, but we thought we were because of who we were surrounded by. But she wanted us to be with those people. So that was my whole life until I met you. And then all of a sudden I was like, yo, I don't fucking care about any of this. Like, ever. My mom used to say to me all the time, I wish you would just marry a rich guy on Bay Street. Bay Street was the financial district.
Yeah.
She said it my whole life. She always wished I did that. And I just was like, yeah, me too. And then I was like, for what? Like, I don't fucking care at all.
All he was going to do is be going down there buying whores and doing cocaine.
But even if he didn't, though, like, even if he was a nice guy, like, it's so not relevant to my life. Like, I don't care. None of that means anything.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm the happiest I've ever been, and I have the least I've ever had. Yeah, Steve's just biting his toe beans.
He put his foot in his mouth again.
Sometimes you gotta crunch on a toe.
The whole foot though?
Sometimes you gotta eat it like a chicken wing.
Okay. What's the next writing?
Oh yeah. Okay. So my boyfriend and I live in different states. I know you guys did long distance for like 6 years, right? I brought up bitch, why do you know my life like that? I brought up the discussion. Right, I guess I'm on the internet. I brought up the discussion of who is going to make the move. I wish I knew how long you guys were dating. Yeah, I brought up the discussion of who is going to move, but we don't know, nor do we either want to be the person to make the move. So what do you think we should do?
Well, I'm gonna assume that y'all have been together long enough to where
To have that discussion.
Yeah, to have the discussion. So I'm gonna just move that past out the way. I think that there needs to be a real life like what's the word I'm looking for? There needs to be like a real analytical, like research based accumulation of information on both areas. Like, will you make more money where they live, or will you make more money where you are? Are there more benefits to where you going, or is it benefits to where you at? Do you like the government where you going and like the culture of where you going? Have you been there enough times to know that information, or do you want to just stick to what you know? Like, when you both are in a place where neither one of y'all want to go nowhere, I think y'all need to start figuring out what's best for the both of y'all, and then just like making a decision, or just don't move in together.
Who can thrive the most is like a huge thing. Like, luckily you're both in the States. I mean, we were cross border, right?
Yeah,
like,
we're talking about two different countries.
If you're going to the States, the blessing of you can live in any state.
Yeah.
If you live in the US, you can live in any state. This fucking gnat, bro. You have all this house. Get out of my face. I see it. Right. You have all these states that you can go to. So at the end of the day, you actually don't even need to move to his state. You don't need to move to your state. You can move to any state.
Y'all can go to any state.
You can go to any state. But that's another thing. I mean, like, do you have flexible jobs? Is one of you willing to leave your job? Is somebody's job able to be relocated? Like, there's a lot of stuff in there. Like, for me, my job is online. I can quite literally work from anywhere in the world that has internet. That is a very easy thing. I mean, luckily for me, I will make more money in the US. Taxes are better in the US than Canada. But if you guys are in the States, it's like, okay, which state has better taxes? You know what I mean? Like, who's going to pay less? Do you have rights in this state? If you're a woman, I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Does one of you have rights in this state? Yeah, like you said, like there's so many things, and it is a huge decision. But however, you're both in the same country. So say you move somewhere and it doesn't work out, you guys can move somewhere else in the state. You can move somewhere else in the country. You guys have a lot more flexibility. I think maybe it seems really intense.
Well, I think that the fact that neither one of them wants to like move to one of the other states means that they're definitely like probably not for moving to a different state altogether.
I guess maybe.
Because you got to think too, like part of them probably not wanting to move is that like
how
family
locked in are you?
And like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like friends, family. Like if I'm moving to a whole new place, I gotta meet whole new friends. Like how much is it gonna cost me to come back home for holidays? So like, will I be able to get here? Like you got the blessing to where your parents are 30, 40 minutes away.
And I have no friends.
And
so
you don't have friends. Yeah. So like we can just drive.
Yeah, it worked well for me.
Yeah.
I mean, the process was fucking hell. But
it was hell. But at least like.
But had I lived in the States, it would have been easy.
But I'm saying like if there was an emergency with your parents right now, we can get there in enough time to where we can be there if anything happens.
Yeah.
Whereas some people like niggas mamas die and they gotta catch a flight and hope the flight don't get delayed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just have to decide. Like,
but that's something you gotta think about.
I always tell people,
you know what I mean?
Love isn't enough, and I'm such a huge thing on that. Like, love is not enough to keep people together. You really do have to be analytical. You really do have to break down the logistics of things. You may love someone so fucking much, but sometimes, like, are you going to move and then what? You want to be with that person because you love them so much, but your life is going to be in shambles. You have nothing. You are so emotionally depleted. Like, you have no friends, no family. Like, you're not okay with that. Sorry. Like, those are your lifelines. Like, you're giving up everything. You're leaving a job where you made a lot of money. Now you're making nothing. Or like, you really have to be super, super analytical and decide like separately, is this a good choice for me to move somewhere?
Because the fact of the matter is that like as much as y'all may or may like, I'm gonna assume that y'all love each other enough because y'all want to try to figure out how to move in together. But like the fact of the matter is that the easiest decision that would be for y'all would to be not like to break up.
Yeah.
The easiest decision would be to break up. So like if y'all decide y'all want to go through with this shit and make it go, that is gonna be the hard shit. So it's like
Yeah.
you really gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like another thing niggas need to do with this long distance shit that y'all don't be doing, one of y'all need to figure out who gonna take 2 weeks off to come live together.
Yeah, that was such an important thing. I mean, like obviously, still when we spent like 2 months together at one point. When we moved in together and we spent a lot of time together, it's so different. It's so different. You do need to spend a prolonged period of time together. Like it is very important, but it's still nothing compared to living together.
Yeah,
But
so.
yeah, I
It's a lot.
You just got to
It's a
have the
whole lot.
discussion, and you really can't be passive about it. You got to talk about all of the pros and the cons. What is the hardest parts about going to be moving and living together?
What's your non-negotiables? What's your like? Nigga, when I get out here, I get half the refrigerator. Now you can pick if you want the top or the bottom, but I get half, and we sharing eggs.
And like, look at all the things you like about your life. Like, you do have to like think about it separately. I honestly think the best thing you can do is look at what your life is like, not with your partner, and can you mimic that life there? Like, you do this, you have this routine, you go to this workshop, you go to this yoga place, you go to this gym, you do this, you go to these things, you like these activities. Can you do those things there? Can you have some sense of normalcy? Like, don't uproot your whole life and then be just fucking lost and in shambles. You are still two separate people. You are, yes, I gave up my entire life to move here and be with him, but I also did it to further my career. Of course I moved to be with him.
You ain't really doing much different over here. You was in the house.
No, I live this, but yeah, no, but I
You
mean,
live
like,
the same life just here.
I moved to be with you,
Yeah.
but I also moved because my career is better here. I can do exactly what I did there and make more money here. So like, I have those two things. So I'm saying, like, think about that
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
Will you be able to move? If you break up, is your life still better here? If we divorced, my life is still better in the States than it is in Canada. So it's like, you have to think about
welcome.
that. Okay, great. All right.
I did that for you, baby. For you, baby.
Don't piss me off. I'm sober now. That was a rush. I don't remember the first hour of the podcast.
I'm not gonna lie. The first like 45 minutes,
Bro,
bro,
I was so
in the
fucked up.
daze. I don't even know what I said.
No, me. Someone just subscribed to my OnlyFans. Love you.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen back to this shit and be like, oh my god.
I
I might have to cut some shit out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot going on.
I feel like we wish death upon like 6 people.
Probably.
Like at least 6.
I know I got angry at some point. I don't know what I was mad about, but I was mad about something.
We were heated.
Yeah. And now we're sober.
Yeah.
And that's a dog. And this has been the Emmizzie podcast. Thank you all for listening.
To the drunk episode.
To the drunk episode. Some bullshit. We're not doing this again with
No,
espresso
we
martinis.
cannot chug another drink before.
No, this is fucking ridiculous. Marie said I had literal tears flowing laughing at y'all today.
What? I don't even know what we said.
She said, no, please don't. This is the one. I swear to God, I felt like I was on some bullshit.
I don't even know what we said.
I'm like, I really feel like I'm listening back and like, yeah, this one ain't gonna go up, bro. We gotta do this again.
No, we were talking shit today.
So much fucking shit, bro.
I can't believe we chugged.
Nia said, yes, definitely did not disappoint. Well,
Nia,
thank
welcome.
you. Yeah, we
Finally.
Here. You be here or be square.
We do a lot of ripping on white people.
You do more ripping on white people than I
do. They piss me off.
Yeah, you really hate white people.
Yeah.
Your mom's white. You don't like your mama?
No, I love my mother.
So
she has her things.
So it's cool if you. Can I help you, nigga? You all in the camera.
Hi, Poopa.
He
said show's over.
My boy,
Cut
can you
the
move
cameras.
out the way?
He said cut the cameras.
Oh my God. Be here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. My fucking shit.
Just be here, okay? All the links are below.
Yeah.
Everything you could need.
Lord have mercy.